it's me, Double D, with another episode of Paper Mario! Last time, we defeated the Crystal King, thereby retrieving the last Star Spirit. And now we have opened the way to head for Bowser. This time, we're going to be doing side questing for 2 episodes, because there's a lot to do, and there's one thing I want to have a dedicated episode to. So first off, I am an idiot! There was 2 badges from previous areas all the way from Chapter 1 and 2 that I completely neglected, and I cannot believe I completely skipped them. So as such, we're going to be going back to those areas to see where those, well, things are. As such, if you're playing along and am an idiot like me too, you might want to have, where is it? The Bump Attack badge or the First Attack badge. Either one works, because at this point, if you're trying to backtrack to find things, yeah, you don't want to have the inconvenience of battle get in your way, so at least you'll have something to do. Anyway, so let's bump into you, but yeah, our first stop is the Koopa Bros Fortress, and I cannot believe I managed to miss this badge, because this is so easy to find. Anyway, so let's go back into the Koopa Bros Fortress, because if I'm not mistaken, that badge in question should also... Badge in question? What? No. The badge in question should also be, well, in there. I cannot believe I neglected this cracked wall during our original visit to this place. I am an idiot. Anyway, outside here you'll get a treasure chest which contains the refund badge. Refund some coins if you use an item in battle. If I had this, I could have gotten some coins easier considering the frequency I have been using my items. Actually, no, I have not been using my items frequently. Wow. Anyway, so with that, there's another one, and it's back all the way back in Dry Ruins. Okay, on my way there, I decided to stop by Koopa Koot's house. Yeah. I said that we just ended the side quest for Koopa Koot back at the end of Chapter 6, but what happens if you talk to him after completing Chapter 7? You're a good soul for helping this old Koopa so many times. Now, Mario, I have one favor to ask. That cad Bowser, you must defeat that evil King Bowser once and for all. That dear children of this village will never sleep in peace as long as Bowser rules. I wish for nothing more than peace and the reason for my fellow Koopas to hope again. Please help us, Mario. So basically that confirms the end of Koopa Koot's favor by, well, one last favor, which is defeating Bowser. Pretty standard, you don't get any reward for it, of course, because that's just a reminder for you to take on Bowser, and the confirmation that your side quest is complete. Okay, so now the Dry Ruins, and it's Chuck Quizmo here. He is not there. Speaking of which, depending on how much progress I plan to do on the, well, but on the other side quest, if I have plenty of time, I'm going to attempt to get all 64 questions, well, the rest of the questions, on Chuck Quizmo. Now that we have completed Chapter 7, all the questions for Chuck Quizmo are open to us now. Yeah. I mean, most of the questions are open to us freely. I think, regardless of how many chapters you completed, but now all the questions are open to us now that we completed Chapter 7. So now I'm going to attempt to get all the quiz questions from Chuck Quizmo and hopefully get all the star pieces. I hope to attempt to this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna be all talk and just not do it at all. Who knows? Okay, here we are in the room with the Ultra Hammer again. No, Super Hammer. It's been a long time since we've been here, and considering we have Bump Attack, it really shows how far we've come. And now I have to go through this puzzle over again, just so I can get the Super Hammer, because somewhere around there is where we can get the badge in question. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we go along the ledge up here. Oh, no it isn't. Where is it? Hang on a minute. If it's right here, I'm an idiot! It is right here! Anyway, we get the Slow Go badge. Makes Mario unable to run. His pace becomes very slow. What this badge entails probably means that he cannot run from battle, but what it actually implies is that he can no longer run in the overworld as well. I mean, if I had this earlier, this might have come in handy in Chapter 3 with all the clubbas, but now it's pretty much the most useless badge out there, and I cannot believe I missed this. But yeah, it's pretty much food for thought in case you want to, well, if you somehow find it and you want to sneak your way for clubbas, but you cannot hold the control stick at a position where you will walk. I mean, it's not that hard to do, but if you want a guaranteed fluid movement without having to hold the control stick in a super precise position just to do it, then Slow Go is for you. Our next stop is Goomba Village, because we have to return a letter to Goompapa to continue the chain of letters that was delayed because we couldn't reach Starborn Valley. Okay, let's see what you got. Here's a letter to Goompapa. Thank you, sir. What would we do without postal service? Oh, how interesting. A letter from Goombaria. I guess I could open it. I remember she wrote a letter to us the other day and I was wondering what it was. I see. I guess it was a question. And this seems like the answer. It looks pretty complicated, but I think I understand. I'll tell her all about it. Thanks so much for the prompt delivery. Here, take this. The Lucky Day Badge. Sometimes make enemy fail to attack Mario. And with that, that is the end of that long-lasting letter chain. Oh my god, Chuck Quizmo, yes! Okay, what you got, Chuck Quizmo? Where does the bird Lovely, who tells fortunes about special things, live? She lives in the Shooting Star Summit. Okay, so that's another star piece down, and I don't know how many questions we have answered, and how many left. 15! Okay, I'm trying to figure out how many are left. 49. Fortunately, there is a way to make this grind for questions, well, easier. First off, is there any more letters I have yet to deliver? One to Merlot. And it's on the way to Shooting Star Summit, so we might as well do that on our way there. Well, in a few episodes from now, but here's how to do your grinding for Chuck Quizmo questions. It involves these three pipes, the Koopa Village. Yeah, you have alternate between these three pipes. Go to Koopa Village and then Dry Desert, Dry Outpost, and then Goomba Village. Alternate between these three pipes and check every single quadrant of the city. Well, of both cities. And check both screens of both Dry Outpost and Koopa Village to see where Chuck Quizmo should lie. Keep alternating between those two things, and then Chuck Quizmo will be appearing a lot more frequently on those places. These three pipes are the closest, so it'll make hunting for Chuck Quizmo far more easier. So with that, here comes the grind. Okay, Chuck Quizmo, what do you got for our 16th question? What is the name of the character who joined you at Koopa Bros Fortress? It's Bombette. Okay, that's 16 questions so far. Let's hope I can get the other 48 questions. If not, I'm probably gonna tack it on to the next side questing episode, but who knows. Ah, Chuck Quizmo already. Let's see, what do we got? What color is Bowser's hair? I've seen it before, it's red. Hardly anybody pays attention to his hair, but it's there. Wow, that rhymed. And he's got some really suave hair, too. How many Star Spirits do you have to save? It's 7. We've been at this quest for so long, I highly doubt anybody would forget about this. Well, if you got this one earlier, then you might not have gotten the full picture, I guess. 18 questions! Only I don't know how many more to go. What's the name of the elderly Koopa Troopa who always asks for errands on the run? Koopa Coot. Koopa Crab, old Koopa. The other two answers are funnier and probably insults toward his character. Here we are, Chuck Quizmo once again. I think this is the 19th one. Question. How many Bob-ombs besides Bombette were in prison at the jail at the Koopa Bros Fortress? I forgot about this one. Wow, this is a legitimately hard one. I'm gonna say 4. Yay! Okay, how many do we have? 20 questions! We're almost a third of the way through the questions. Yes! I'm probably gonna stop when we're 2/3 of the way there. I don't know. Where is the house of the explorer Colorado? Koopa Village. And with that, we're the third of the way there. Yes! Okay. What is the destination of the train which departs from Toad Town Station? Mount Rugged. Okay. We are now more than a third of the way there. Next one. What is the name of the fellow who sells badges in Toad Town? He is named Roth. Next one. What treasure did Bowser steal from Star Haven? The Star Rod. Twink is a treasure. Next up. What is the color of the roof in the house in the Koopa Village where you can listen to the radio? Red? Crap. I think he was right in front of it, too. It was blue! I will redeem myself, good sir. Okay, next question. Who does Cooper idolize? Colorado. I believe we're at 26 questions now. Would have been 27 if I had not gotten that question wrong. Yep, 26. Are we gonna stop around 40 or 60? I don't know. Next up. What does Merlee of Dry Dry Desert specializing in? Casting spells. Cooking? How many questions have I answered? 27. I think... Actually, no, we're not halfway there. We are just getting started. Who hides inside a coffin in Dry Dried Ruins? That is a Pokemummy. What can you get when you take star pieces to Merlot at Shooting Star Summit? That's badges. Speaking of which, I gotta do something with all these star pieces that we have thanks to these quizzes and stuff. Because I believe the quizzes are the only thing, well, aside from Merlot's letter. But yeah, I think those are the only things left for this in terms of star pieces. Who knew the location of Dry Dry Ruins in Dry Dry Desert? It's Moustafa? Yes! Okay, yeah, that one threw me off, I have to admit. Okay, 30 questions! We're almost halfway there! When you want Taste Tea, who loves cooking to make lemon candy, what do you have to give her besides a lemon? We did this when we back at Anti-Guys, so a cake mix. Speaking of which, I gotta do something about all the items I have in my item check. It's starting to get full. Anyway, only one more until we're halfway there, and I don't know if I want to stop at 32 or some other number. Who among the following lives in Forever Forest? Junior Trooper Oakley? Who the heck is that? Okay, Junior Trooper does not live there. He's a traveling brat. What? What? He said live at Forever Forest. Junior Trooper is a traveler. How can he live in the Forever Forest? I am outraged. I don't know who Oakley is. I just realized the phrasing of that question. It's referring to people you can encounter at the Forever Forest. And a cleft is not one of them. The phrasing... What? 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 I don't know who Oakley even is. Oh, I read the question wrong. You said which of the following doesn't... I read it as which of the following doesn't live in Forever Forest. Well, I am an idiot. How did I pass English in elementary school? Okay, hopefully this one won't be a tricky question. Or one that will probably be easy if I read correctly. What are Are you serious? What are boos? They're ghosts. Okay. What appears when you hit the Whack-It living in Mount Rugged? A bump. I don't want to kill him, ever. But I do want to cook his bump. That's even more cruel! Wow! 34 questions, wow. I don't know when I'm gonna stop. Maybe at 34, maybe 35, maybe at 40. I don't know. I wonder if we're halfway, if we're even a third of the way there. Oh, wait, we are. We are halfway there. Not sure about being 2/3 of the way there. Other than lemons, what fruit dropped when you hit the tree in the desert oasis? That would be a lime, good sir. "35 questions so far. Don't know when I'm gonna stop. What is the name of the strange person in Toad Town who can increase Mario's status? Dishonest! Rat Cheepa. As much as I wish it was dishonest for the pun, it has to be Chet Rippo. But dishonest! Wow! Puns. They're glorious. You should celebrate them. 36 questions. What ability does Bombette frequently use? She's not Olivia or Azura. She's explosive. $37. I could probably go for 3 more, even though the recording's been going on for, wow, 40 minutes. Wow. I could go for some more. Next up. What does Gourmet Guy like? He likes cake. Oh, Cooper! Oh my god! I just only noticed the third choice being Cooper. 38 questions. I'm probably gonna stop when we're a third of the way there. Not sure. Who has the second companion to join your team? That would be Cooper. Okay, it wasn't that hard. How many questions did I answer so far? 39 questions! I guess I could go for 3 more until we finish, before we finish up this episode, because I want to save the rest for the next side questing episode. Who tried to steal coins from you in the desert? That would be a bandit. Okay, that's 40 questions so far. That means only 24 questions to go. Do you think about now? I think it's better to stop for now. I mean, how many questions have I answered since starting this? There was 15, and now I have 40. 35 maybe? What is the name of the star spirit who can use Starstorm? That would be Scholar. Okay, next one, and I don't know how many we're gonna be going for. What is addressed to your companions and sent to the post office? That would be letters. Okay. How many have I questioned so far? How many have I questioned? No. 42! Okay, we're 2/3 of the way there. And thinking about it now, I'm gonna think about this real quick. You know what? Since we last answered one of Chuck Quizmo's questions, we answered 27 questions. And we only have, like, 22 more to go. Maybe just 1 more? Ah, there we go, yeah! I said 1 more, and here's Chuck Quizmo in the flesh! Among the following, which building is not in Toad Town? Okay, there's a shop, there's no mayor's house there. Okay, that's 43 questions. You know what? 1 more, because then I will have 20 questions left, and I want to save it for the next side questing episode. Okay, here's our final question of the episode, before we end things off here. What kind of book did Gourmet Guy drop? A cooking book. Gardening and fishing, those are equally funny. But yeah, he dropped the cookbook. I don't want to know what he would be a fat shy guy would be doing with a gardening book, but hey, I'm not one to judge. Anyway, back to Toad Town. Okay, so with that, I said 1 more, and Chuck Quizmo just happens to pop up right here. Okay, so at least next episode we'll have tackled 19 more questions. Okay. Who am I? Are you serious? Sir Quizby, IQ Testa, Chuck Quizmo? Okay, maybe if you're trying to grind, you'll be driven by sanity and you'll forget who he is. So you could probably get that wrong, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so next time on Paper Mario, more side questing, which includes a visit to this strange building over here. We haven't gone here before, now we will. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!